Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another live stream. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right. So shout out to everybody who is in the building early. It is good to see each and every one of you. If you guys can hear me okay, please give me a thumbs up or a radiation emoji in the chat. If you guys cannot hear me, then please give me a thumbs down or an angry face. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to shout out everybody who is in the building, all right? Shout out to my man, Cameron Jones. What's good with it, bro? Good to see you in here as always. Shout out to my man, Jada Informant. What's good with you, bro? Good to see you as always. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen in the building. It is good to see you as always. Shout out to my man, Cameron Jones. Make sure y'all throw some like enforcers in the chat for Cameron being a mod extraordinaire and for Brooklyn Queen being a mod extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Promoting them likes, promoting that merch, promoting them ducats. We eating crow. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shatira. It's good to see you. And shout out to Silla T. My man Wallow J in the building. What's good with it, Wallow J? Good to see everybody in the house. All right. Now, this stream is going to be short. We're going to be on Terry time. We're going to be on Terry time. You know what I'm saying? Like TD, because I got stuff to do and I'm going to try to do some other short live streams or either drop some videos. And then we're going to have, you know, the long live stream tonight. All right. So this is going to take you into the premiere window of the long live stream. So make sure you watch this all the way through to the end. Hit that bell when you get to the end. All right, drop a comment in the chat, and I'll see y'all tonight, 12:55 over there. All right, 12:55 over there. So we got to ask the question, are they mad because E's styling on them? They mad because E's styling on them. Shout out to Carlton Way. Got to ask y'all the question. You feeling my man's outfit? You feeling my man's outfit? You know what I'm saying? Remember Twister said, keep it pimping like an old man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask y'all this question in the comment section. Is Eric Adams keeping it pimping like an old man with this suit? What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think. All right. Mayor Eric Adams' girlfriend, Tracy Collins, retires from DOE amid department investigation inquiry into no-show job claim. All right. Now, I don't have this article. Right? You know why? I'm going to show you exactly why I don't have this article. Let me put it back up on the screen. Cameron said he looked like Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. Bro, facts. My man might be politically dirty, you know what I'm saying? But he clean with the fit, though, ain't he? Shout out to the specialist. What's good with it? He might be dirty with the politics, you know what I'm saying? But he clean with the fit. Now, we would, you know what I'm saying, gossip and tear it up about his girlfriend. But as you can see, they want money. They want money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe next time, right? But what we going to talk about now is we're going to talk about this whole quote unquote Eric Adams wants a pardon from Trump. Here's my thing. Who wouldn't want a pardon if they were facing criminal charges? So let's get that out of the way. If you would want to say, nah, I want to face my criminal charges like a man. If you part of that crowd, then give me a thumbs up. If you're not part of that crowd and you like, you know what I'm saying? I could kind of, you know what I'm saying, get off on this possibly without snitching or none of that, then give a thumbs down. Now, people are saying, quote unquote, this stuff with the migrants and Eric Adams cooperating and all this. Oh, he's just doing this for a pardon, right? Now, shout out to J007 and shout out to the specialist. What's good with it, bro? Now, here's the thing, right? If he is doing it to get a pardon, so what? So what? Who wouldn't take a pardon? Now, is he doing it to get a pardon? Possibly. possibly Eric Adams is lightening his language about Trump to get a pardon, right? I'm not going to say that he's not, because again, who wouldn't? Eric Adams is a cop. My question is, how good do cops do in jail? You know what I'm saying? Eric Adams probably wants to be able to comfortably plop down on a seat in the future. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's probably doing that, right? Now, here's the thing. When it comes to all of the liberal mayors who were getting migrants, you know what I'm saying? Oh, TD, bro, you missed it. Rewind it, bro. Did you see the suit my man Eric Adams had? My man Eric Adams had the clean suit on. That suit was clean as a bar of soap that he's trying not to drop in prison. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he out here styling on him. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, listen here, son. You know what I'm saying? Trump sitting up here talking about trying to stop these migrants. I've been told y'all, you know what I'm saying? The migrant crisis is going to cause all kind of issues over here. You know what I'm saying? It's going to destroy New York. It's going to destroy New York. I'm here to save New York, and it's going to destroy New York, son. You know what I'm saying? We can't have this. Oh, them debit cards, them bad boys cut off. They cut off. If you ain't went to the market by midnight tonight, hey, I don't know what to tell you. Your card probably going to say decline, son. Your card probably going to say decline. You understand? You heard? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Mr. Swag himself, Big E, said, nah, you know what I'm saying? The paycheck gone. The paycheck gone, and I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing, though, right? Before Eric Adams was facing indictment, was Eric Adams the only mayor in any capacity pushing back on the migrant crisis? Now, here go the thing, right? We're not about to sit up there and say Eric Adams was anti-migrant crisis and Eric Adams was going to shut everything down. Nah, he was still accepting of it, but he was the only one that had pushback on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, hold on, son. Y'all coming at my head with all these migrants. I got crazy Greg Abbott down there. You know what I'm saying? He down there in Texas, you know what I'm saying? Sending all these buses up here. We're going to try to stop these buses, son. These buses is crazy. I'm finna get on the jack. Let me get on the jack over here. I'm gonna call the CEO. I'm gonna call the president. I'm gonna call the boss. I'm gonna call Joe Biden, because you know I'm the Joe Biden of Brooklyn. You heard? You know what I'm saying? You feel me, son? Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden ain't pick up the phone. Oh, the jack off. The jack turned off. They done disconnected the jack, son. We in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Greg Abbott just sent 4 more buses up here. He just sent 4 more buses up here, B. How we going to handle all these people running around down here? You know what I'm saying? They hungry. You know what I'm saying? They shitting all in the street. What we going to do, son? What we going to do? They finna tear New York City up. I don't know if anybody seen AOC's district. Her district over there looking crazy. I don't know what AOC over there doing. You know what I'm saying? But I can't have this in New York. I cannot have this in New York. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my thing is with Eric Adams, when it comes to Brandon Johnson, right? Brandon Johnson did not do any type of pushback on the migrant crisis. Mike Johnston, I'm sorry, in Denver, Governor Polis in Denver, they did no pushback on the migrant crisis. Yo, the blood pressure, son, the blood pressure was up. Y'all remember on Memorial Day? Big E standing right there next to Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting over here smiling like everything's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing sweet, son. The situation out here in New York City is 7:30 out here. It's 7:30 with these migrants and people running around out here. We can't account for these people. You know what I'm saying? I got to cut the police force. You know what I'm saying? The budget all out of control. And she's sitting over here laughing. She's sitting over here laughing, son. I'm standing right next to her. You know what I'm saying? You see this big vein popping up out my head, B? I don't be looking like this. I don't go out the house looking like this, son. You know what I'm saying? I be going out the house looking fresh. They got me out here looking crazy, son. You know what I'm saying? So Eric Adams over there, he ain't happy about it, right? Eric Adams has been not happy about it. So then you got people sitting up there saying, oh, well, Eric Adams flip-flopping and Eric Adams doing this and Eric Adams doing that, right? Yeah, Eric Adams is absolutely flip-flopping. However, if you ask me, Eric Adams' flip-flop is different than Kamala Harris's flip-flop because Eric Adams tried it. It didn't work. And Eric Adams said, this isn't working. This isn't working. I tried it and it's not working. Before Eric Adams had an indictment, true or false, did Eric Adams try to get the House Everybody legislation? Did he try to get that taken down by the New York Supreme Court? Yes or no? If he did, give me a thumbs up. If he did not, give me a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Jay Cage. I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show Jay Cage some love. Please throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for my man Jay Cage for funding the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
My man says, peace and salute, fam. Peace, bro, and I appreciate you. Shout out to AB Promotions. AB Promotions says, son, you know we got to stay fresh out here. We got to stay fresh out here in these streets in New York. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you from Brooklyn, B. Especially if you from Brooklyn, if you from Brooklyn, B. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. She know you got to keep it fresh out here. You know what I'm saying? All the way from Red Hook to Flatbush, son. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do, right? You know how we do. Word of mother. Word of mother. You know what I'm saying? Word of mother, B. You know what I'm saying? I got to make my old earth proud. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So Eric Adams out here trying to make the old earth proud. So what did he do? Snap, cut. You know what I'm saying? No more money for the migrants.
Breaking news, the mayor just announced that the city will no longer issue vouchers to migrants to pay for food, ending a controversial program that had repeatedly come under attack by conservatives and others.
Eric Adams said, hey, Trump, listen here, son. You from New York, I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk, B. I'm going to take you up here to the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? We're going to eat some nice pastas and some nice shrimps, and we're going to sit back and chop this up, and we're going to figure out a solution to this here. We're going to figure out a solution to this here problem. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure out a solution to this here problem because, see, if you scratch my back, you know what I'm saying, I scratch yours. I'm facing all these charges, son. These people coming at me. You know what that feel like, B? You know what that feel like? Trump like, oh, yeah, Eric, you know, I've always liked Eric Adams. You know what I'm saying? I've always liked Eric Adams. One thing that I really liked about Eric Adams is that he's much smarter than that idiot, the last mayor of New York. What was his name? De Blasio? You know, so, you know, I've always appreciated that about Eric Adams. And, hey, he went against the same people I went against. He went against the same people I went against. So, you know, they sitting up there chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Jay Cage. The reverse Uno is real. So they sit up there chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Eric Adams, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I still gotta, you know, I gotta trash you from here on out, son. But you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying, we could kind of make things happen. I don't know if you read through the court papers or not, but you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just if you pay attention, B, to how I sat up here and I worked with the Turkish people. If I worked with the Turkish people like this, son, then you know I ain't got a problem working with you. Trump said, hey, listen. One thing that I'm famous for is making deals. We can make a huge deal. You're paying out these huge amounts of dollars to the migrants. You cut some of that, and maybe I can cut some of these problems that you're having. All right, son. All right, we're going to put this out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have my people draft this press release, the ones that's not in jail anyway. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at. We have to go from there stage.
Program in New York City, drenched in both humanity and controversy, distributed debit cards to migrant families staying in city-funded hotels and allowing them to buy their own food. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Onier following the breaking news for us. Josh?
Well, Bill, it's a program that, as you say, generated plenty of controversy, but now its absence may raise even more questions. The so-called Immediate Response Cards pilot program was designed to help feed migrant families who'd found themselves in New York with no way to afford food. The one-year contract provided what the city described as culturally relevant.
So, listen, I want y'all to understand here, you know what I'm saying? gotta have a little bit of sympathy for these migrants, right? Psych, you know what I'm saying? Now Eric Adams done cut that money off. They learn how to speak English real quick. I caught one of them right before I started the stream. This is what he said.
I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Shout out to Bohemian Girl. Bohemian Girl said, this live stream has totally stopped for me and won't play. It's the third time it happened today. Listen, that's because they mad because he's styling on them. They mad because he's styling on them. So because he's styling on them, they're trying to stop the stream, son. They trying to stop the stream, B. You know what I'm saying? They're not about to stop the stream, son. You know what I'm saying? We about to keep it going, Kiko. Let's go.
Food to 2,600 migrant families, allowing them to basically buy what they wanted. A family of four with two kids under 5 got about $350 per week to cover food in a program the city said would actually save taxpayers millions a year. It also reduced food waste. You may remember the food the city had been.
See, this is what I told you. Listen, I'm here. Eric, listen, Eric, you want to save New York City? I want to save America. We can help the taxpayers by cutting off these migrant handouts. It'll save taxpayers huge amounts of money. You understand? Huge amounts of money. Okay, so you know, let me just Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, Don. Hold on real quick, Don, because you know you're repping like the Don, and I like your style, son. I like your style. I'm gonna call you the Don from now, if that's okay. You know what I'm saying? So what you want me to do is cut off these food stamps so that the taxpayers can have a little bit of dollars in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you credit for that, and I'm gonna take credit for that, and we're gonna get paid like that, and I'm gonna keep my ass out of jail. Bet. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Bet. That's what we're doing right now. Let's go.
Providing in migrant shelters was seen as not culturally sensitive to the needs of some migrant groups, and it ended up just going to waste. For more than a year, the city was groaning under the weight of more than 200,000 asylum seekers. Officials say the migrant population has actually reduced lately. In fact, a massive shelter on Roosevelt Island is in the process of closing. In the meantime, Mayor Adams spoke on the phone yesterday with President-elect Donald Trump, who had vowed...
Yeah, listen. Kamala Harris was sitting over there. I'll never forget that. We was over there trying to be civilized people at the Memorial Day festival, and Kamala Harris is sitting over there laughing. She know I'm stressed out, B. But guess what? She lost. She lost, son. She lost, and now she mad because I'm styling on her. She mad because I'm styling on her, and she mad because Trump finna act up and start wilding on her. You know what I'm saying?
Out during his campaign to mass deport migrants. Aside from congratulating him on his win, though, Adams today would not say what they discussed.
I told you what they discussed. I just told you what they discussed. I ran down the whole conversation for y'all. You know, we had to have a little back room here. You know what I'm saying? We could do it over at the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? Or we could do it at Trump Towers. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the nice, classy district of the Upper East. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the nice, classy district up in the Upper East, or, you know, in the Lower East. You know what I'm saying? We could do it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We sit down and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We could talk this out like men. You know what I'm saying?
Out during his campaign to mass deport migrants. Aside from congratulating him on his win, though, Adams today would not say what they discussed.
Hey, listen here, son. We two New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? You made me proud, son. You made me proud. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's that as far as that go, right? So, next, what we got to do, if this video will play, you know what I'm saying, because it's not playing, is we got to take a look at what Eric Adams actually came out and said about this. You know what I'm saying? Because Eric Adams actually had came out and said something about this. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, Eric Adams ain't about to let it go without him putting his 2 cents in there. Hold on, son. I'm about to have these people up here speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have these people up here speaking for me, B. You know what I'm saying? I got a mouth of my own, son. I can say what I got to say. So, you know, Eric Adams, he got on the jack. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me talk to the people at the news. Hello? Hello? Is this News ABC 7 New York? Yeah, what's up? This the mayor. This Eric Adams. Yo, listen, I seen the little clip that y'all did. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did the news clip about the program ending. Let me set the record straight here. You gonna let me set the record straight? Oh yeah, sure, Mayor. You can come right up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if okay, yeah. We got the Zoom call hooked up. Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
To the mayor of New York. Lots of news involving Mayor Adams today. And today he's joining us live on Eyewitness News.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for joining us. We want to start.
Yeah, look.
Yes,
look,
great to see you too.
Look, Big E got the ear to ear. Bro, he's not going to jail. He got the big, the corners of his mouth is touching his earlobes. Look at this.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, I talked to Trump. That's the I talk to Trump smile. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Another year of asshole integrity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about the asshole no more. I thought I was going to have a pillow taped to my ass, you know what I'm saying, after doing this long stretch. You know what I'm saying? And when I talk about stretch, I'm not talking about what they was going to do to me in jail because I'm a cop, you know what I'm saying, because I'm 5, you know what I'm saying, because I'm one of the D's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that no more. Me and Trump got an understanding. Look at that. That's the me and Trump got an understanding smile. How many of y'all would agree? How many of y'all would agree that me and Trump got an understanding? And to be honest, I don't even know what he said, but all I understood was I'm not going to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's that smile. Can I get this on paper? Can I get this? Can we get this in writing? Can we get this in writing, please?
Joining us.
Thank you.
We want to start.
Great to see you both.
Yes, great to see you too. We want to start with your decision late this afternoon to end that food voucher program for immigrants. What led to this decision and why now?
Well, it was an emergency contract
for
It was an emergency because I woke up in a sweat, you know what I'm saying? And I had a dream that, you know what I'm saying, I was in jail and I was in jail getting rotor-rooted. And I said, oh, nah, son, can't be me. Can't be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Democrat, but can't be me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got on the jack with you know, I got on the jack with Hefe, you know what I'm saying? And we worked out a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because my man got the book. Shameless plug. Go get the book. You know what I'm saying?
a sunset in 1 year. That was what it was in place for 1 year. Now we have moved away from emergency response because we have had a constant decrease in our population, and now we're going to the procurement process that we do now for food. But we've been successful with that program.
Bro, facts. Look, out the gate, lying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, shout out to Big E. That's my man right there. You know what I'm saying? Big E, hilarious. Lying out the gate. You know what I'm saying? We did an evaluation. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, actually, I did this evaluation while I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up, and you know what I'm saying? My cellmate looked at like Faison Love, and I said, "Nah, we can't go down this road no more, son. We can't go down this road no more." You know what I'm saying?
Brought down food waste. We were able to get several thousand individuals to have culturally sensitive food at the same time, and it was successful for the time being. And now we move into the general putting out the RFPs that are needed. It was an emergency, and now we move in another direction.
Funding.
Look, shout out to Shantae. Look, he ain't fooling Shantae. You know what I'm saying? You might fool the media, but you ain't fooling Shantae. You know what I'm saying? You ain't fooling us. Shantae said that is definitely the smile. Hey, Rob, what's good? Look, man, Eric Adams, man, listen, the teeth was showing, man. Eric Adams was lighting up the room with the smile. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all show Shantae some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for Shantae for funding the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the marching dimes.
Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to everybody watching, man. I really appreciate you guys. If you all have not smashed that like button yet, please do me a favor, take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys have not hit that bell, please take a moment, hit that bell, and also please share this stream to your social media.
Of course, the big issue surrounding the city, and has been the big issue surrounding your tenure to some degree. Let's talk about some other crucial issues, though.
He out here, look, he out here hating. He out here. We all know whose birthday it is today. Whose birthday is it today? But son over here trying to steal my shine. I got more John Blaze shit than that. And he ain't recognizing. You know what I'm saying?
Talked yesterday to President-elect Trump. What did you talk about? And did it involve any funding for New York City, or perhaps lack of funding?
Well, you know, I've been very consistent about private conversations.
Look, there
I
you
don't
go,
go
right
into
there.
them.
This nigga Eric Adams crazy. Listen here, you know what I'm saying? Listen, when we talked about going to the grave with me, son, you know what I'm saying? You better hope it was some cameras in there. You better hope that, you know, one of these days Trump might possibly snake me and stab me in the back and release the tape. But, you know what I'm saying? As far as it goes today, I can't tell you nothing about what happened back there. I can't tell you nothing about what happened back there. You know, all I can tell you is me and the big man talk. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Like Trump. What did you talk about? And did it involve any funding for New York City, or perhaps lack of funding?
Well, you know, I've been very consistent about private conversations. You know, I don't go into them, but I'm clear. I'm here to fight on behalf of this city. You know, you can't hold your breath and wait 4 years before you start bringing back those resources to the city. We have a new president, and I'm going to collaborate with his administration to deal with some pressing issues.
There it is. Look, there it is. Whoop, there it is. So funkified. Look, there it is right there. There it is right there. Look, we can shut the stream down right now. Ain't nothing else to say. Eric Adams not about to say one bad word about Trump for the next 4 years. The only thing, listen here, I know, certain politicians that's, in the same party as me, they may have issues or whatever, but, as far as the president goes, I've never had a problem with the Trump administration. And for the most part, when it comes to the Trump administration, they've always provided the resources and support that has been necessary for me to take care of and protect and maintain New York and the citizens and the taxpayers in New York City. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the answer. That's the answer for every press conference from here on out. I know that there's been, issues, but sometimes things cross party lines, you know what I'm saying? But we got pressing issues here in New York that's greater than party lines. As far as, the Trump administration goes, I have more, success, when I pick up the jack and try to reach this administration here than, I've had in the prior. Administration. Bro, he taking shots at the Biden administration. He's taking shots. Big E talking greasy. You know what I'm saying? he talking greasy on the low. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shantae. I appreciate it, Shantae. Make sure y'all show Shantae some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for Shantae. Shantae said, while he and Trump fight Letitia and Kathy, shaking my head. Facts. And while him and Trump fight Letitia and Kathy, and while he fights maintaining not having criminal charges pressed against him, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen, son. You know what I'm saying? From one brother that was facing charges to another brother facing charges. You know what I'm saying? We in this, man. We got this, son. We got this. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I almost forgot. Shout out to Shantae. Make sure y'all show Shantae some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for Shantae for funding the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
JK said, I thought he was the Biden of New York. Listen, when asked about being the Biden of New York, Eric Adams said, you know what? They've always called me the hip hop mayor. And one of the reasons why they call me the hip hop mayor is because, I'm a fan of Biggie Smalls. Rest in peace to Notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace. You know what I'm saying? He's from here. He's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. And, when people ask me about being the Biden of Brooklyn, I just referenced the Ready to Die album. And, I just tell people things done changed. Things done changed. You know what I'm saying?
That facing our city, particularly around funding. When you look at the billions of dollars we spent with the migrants.
I don't know if you're familiar. I don't know if you're familiar with another wonderful New Yorker. At one point he used to work with Nas and AZ. His name is Nature. Nature came out with a song that's real reminiscent of this situation. They call "We Ain't Friends." No more, hide it in, Cold War, we ain't friends like we used to be. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Throw some flames in the chat.
Asylum seekers. We got very little help from the federal government, and I think it's imperative that we engage on the right foot to say New York needs infrastructure, affordability, and other big-ticket items.
Well, Mayor, speaking of the new president, do you think the Trump presidency will have an impact on your federal case? Are you hoping the charges will be dropped? We do know that he said that you were being unfairly targeted because of your criticism of the Biden administration's immigration policy. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. New York, Eric Adams like, remember back in the days when Dems got paid? People with color and LGTB ways. Sporting Scullies, you know what I'm saying? Men and women going in the same bathroom. Things was crazy in 2023. It's 2024. They saw. No more.
Thoughts on that? And have you spoken to Trump about this?
No, I did not. And I've been extremely clear that I've done nothing wrong, and I have competent attorneys that are going to handle that case. My job is to do what I was elected to do. And
look at this. Look. No, I did not.
Attorneys.
Would you be willing to take that? Would you be willing to take that question under a polygraph, sir? Well, listen, for the most part, I don't take polygraphs, you know what I'm saying? And I have a lawyer to handle that, you know, so the lawyer will be answering the questions. The lawyer represents me and the lawyer speaks for me. So there's not really a reason for me to, you know, answer or be held accounting to a polygraph test. You understand?
That are going to handle that case. My job is to do what I was elected to do, and that's fight on behalf of New Yorkers. And anyone who conflate the two just really don't know who I've been for the last 30 plus years as a public servant.
They don't know who he be. You know what I'm saying? They don't know who he be. They don't know that be. They don't know who he be. They don't know that that's Big E.
New Yorkers, and anyone who conflate the two just really don't know who I've been for the last 30 plus years as a public servant, from police officer to an elected official. I'm going to fight and defend this city. This city deserves.
Listen here, when I was a beat cop, you know what I'm saying, working on the Lower East Side, I helped every elderly woman in New York City across the street, even during chasing criminals. I've always been a public servant, son.
That, and that is what I'm
Shout
going
out to AW1. What's good with it, bro?
Okay. And just quickly, Mayor, are you hoping that he drops the charges?
Of course.
My attorney, anything that's dealing with
Look. Of course, this nigga's hoping they drop the charges. You need to talk to my attorney.
This city deserves that, and that is what I'm going to continue to do.
Okay. And just quickly, Mayor, are you hoping that he drops the charges?
My attorney, anything that's dealing with my case, I have an excellent attorney that can handle those questions. I have to answer the questions of how to move this.
Look, even the news people laughing. Look, the white dude couldn't even hold in his laughter. Look.
My case, I have an excellent attorney that can handle those questions. I have to answer the questions of how to move the city forward, and I'm not going to allow anything to get in the way of that.
We'll call the lawyer later tonight and ask him the questions. I do want to talk to you a little bit more about financial.
He said, we'll call the attorney and ask him the question. You see Eric Adams dying laughing. Look, I'm dead. Shout out to people from New York, man. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild.
Attorney that can handle those questions. I have to answer the questions of how to move the city forward, and I'm not going to allow anything to get in the way of that.
We'll call the lawyer later tonight and ask him the questions. I do want to talk to you a little bit more about financial assistance. You were quite critical of the lack of financial assistance.
Eric Adams can't even stop smiling. He can't even stop smiling after the old dude said that. You know what I'm saying? They know what time it is.
We'll call the lawyer later tonight and ask him the questions. I do want to talk to you a little bit more about financial assistance. You were quite critical of the lack of financial assistance. President Biden didn't help fund the flood of migrants coming into New York. It's hard to imagine Donald Trump's going to, in all honesty, Mary, going to boost any funding to pay for that. And in fact, he may order them out of the country, as we well know. People who live here and work here, and
Look, here go Eric Adams. Well, the only thing that I can say is that, I was hired to do what's best for New York City. And, I'm sure that the president, is going to do what's best for the United States. And by default, that will positively affect the citizens of New York who hired me to be their mayor. You know what I'm saying?
Their children are going to school here in the public schools. Mr. Mayor, let's talk about that cost of all that and what your hopes are for Mr. Trump.
Well, first we need to deal with the reality. Over 220,000 migrants and asylum seekers came to the city, and we spent billions of taxpayers' dollars to take care of this issue, as well as other cities, Chicago, Denver, Los Angeles. When you look at those tax dollars not going to the residents of those cities to deal with the crucial issues we had to face coming out of COVID, I found that troubling. And
look, when it comes to BSing, Eric Adams is on point with the BS. Eric Adams on point with the BS. You know what I'm saying?
He going along with the Fox shit. Don't touch me! I'm about to change on your ass! I'll beat your ass with my elbows! Werewolf style!
Look, Eric Adams is not about to go anywhere near any question that might negatively affect whatever him and Trump was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He's not about to if you try to do any type of question in that direction, immediately you're going to get referred to the attorney.
I was clearly vociferous about it. But this is a sanctuary city. I think that the modification that was last made under the previous administration was the wrong modification. When it was put in place under Koch and under Bloomberg.
Eric Adams, you know what I'm saying? Look, hey. You know what I'm saying? JD Vance wrote him a couple little cue cards. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I think that the modification that was last made under the previous administration was the wrong modification. When it was put in place under Koch and under Bloomberg, it had a different concept. I don't believe people who come to the city and create violent crimes should not remain in the city, and we should have the right after they serve their time to turn them over to ICE. But we're going to.
There it is. There it is. If y'all shout out to y'all, I appreciate everybody in here. If y'all haven't smashed that like button yet, please do me a favor, take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys have not hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell, and also please share this stream to your social media. Shout out to Lewis. What's good with it, bro?
To continue to do the role. This is a city of immigrants, and many people are here undocumented. We want them to continue to know that their police.
Look, Eric Adams said this is a city of immigrants, and you know what I'm saying, like that's cool and all, but better make sure that no more come here. You know what I'm saying?
Department, their hospitals, and the educational system is going to be here to provide what we've provided for years.
Okay, that's the nature of a sanctuary city. Agree with that.
And Mr. Mayor, you announced a lawsuit against a vaping company. How big of a problem is this industry in New York City, and how do you think this one lawsuit is going to help stop it?
No, great question. And really, the Corporation Council, what she stated today should send chills to all of us. We basically won the battle of bringing down the nicotine problem that we were having from cigarette smoke. And now this vaping has been introduced, and a level of addictive behavior from nicotine that's targeting our children is something we should all be concerned with. And so this lawsuit is one of the many ways.
Shout out to Hurricane. What's good with you, bro? Shout out to Miss Nisi. Miss Nisi said, what happened to the 9-hour live stream from earlier? I got to process it and get some of the copyright stuff out of it. It'll be, as soon as it get done processing, it'll be back up. It'll either be back up on members only if they yellow dollar sign it, or it'll be public if they green dollar sign it. And shout out to Hurricane. I appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all show Hurricane some love, throw some flames, some radiation emoji, some membership emoji in the chat for Hurricane for funding the organization and growing the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Shout out to Hurricane. Hurricane said, "Did you sleep yet?" You already know, bro. I got great sleep. You know what I'm saying? We in here. You know what I'm saying? I had to get rested up for tonight. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Shout out to my man AB. Make sure y'all show AB some love for funding the organization for 13 months. I definitely appreciate it. Funding the organization and growing it. Let's go.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
And shout out to Miss Nisi. I definitely appreciate you, Miss Nisi. Make sure y'all show Miss Nisi some love. Throw some flames, some ducks, some membership emoji in the chat for Miss Nisi funding the organization and growing the organization.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the March of Dimes.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Definitely appreciate you, man. Look at all of them year-plus members, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Ain't that crazy? Where on YouTube do you go when you see that many year-plus members in the chat, even with big channels? Shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all.
that we are combating this problem, from closing thousands of illegal cannabis shops to these lawsuits and other lawsuits we want to file when we find culprits like this.
Listen here, son. We got some gourmet cat for you at the Barclays Center tonight. You can get a side of dog. You know what I'm saying? You can get a side of dog with your gourmet cat with a little bit of garlic on the side for the price of $10 small. $10 small. Shout out to Miss Niecy.
In Springfield.
So don't push me, ain't Donald Trump trying to grab him by the... Said it was some Haitians somewhere out in Springfield. Women doing cartwheels.
Have you seen Garfield?
Eat the cat.
Have you seen Snowball? This about to snowball. I'm about to go off. I can't let this go on. Miss me like an airball. Tell me when my cat is coughing up like a hairball.
Eat the cat.
I gotta tell them if they even put the fingernail on Santa's little helper to turn them to hamburger helper. Somebody better help them, cause I'm going to jail for showing them fellas helter skelter.
Eating the dog.
Usually I'm content, but if you touch my dog, then I'm turning into John Wick. I'm lit. Bird better drop it. If you touch my pet, then I'm pulling up like CrossFit. Gone overseas where they said Hello Kitty, but it ain't there, it's right here in your city. When I turn my back, now the cat goes missing and where my peoples is at. Does anybody know where he took with that? Cause I heard they putting claws on felines, I'm mad. And my cat disappeared just like Felix the cat. And they got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat. Got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cat.
Drop that cat.
Nah, y'all ain't ready for the remix with Big E though. Y'all ain't ready for the Big E though. You know, for the remix with Big E. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man Trump finna say the cats, and we about to sit here and watch the Dems crash. Everybody embarrassed. Ain't nobody admitting that they voted for Harris. They tried to lock me up. Had Latitia James come and cop me up. Heck no. Trump in charge. And Big E at the Barclays living large. Eat the cat. Remix. You know what I'm saying? They try to catch me on the beat. You see me sweating on my bald head, Democrats applying heat. Y'all seen on Memorial Day, shit wasn't sweet. You know what I'm saying? But the American people done made shit clear. They tell Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Casey. What's good with it? Yeah, y'all ain't ready for the Eat the Cat remix. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Big E though. You know what I'm saying? We might have to get the AI on that. We gotta find DJ TJ and see if we can get the AI on that. You know what I'm saying?
But also education. We was there, joined by New York City Public School. We want to educate our children to deal with this problem. So it's a combination of ways, and we're going to use every tool in our toolbox to protect our children.
I know it's a weird time for so many reasons, an emotional reaction to the election by many people in New York. We thank you for joining us, Mayor. It's good to see you, and we welcome you anytime here. It's a big city, lots going on all sides, including yourself. But I think that our viewers want to hear from you how the city is doing. We really appreciate you coming on.
Look forward to it, and take care.
All right.
Look, Eric. Look, hey, Eric Adams got the Colgate smile. He can't stop smiling. He can't stop smiling. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to Ha, bro. I'm crying laughing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. We got to peep this real quick. Look at this. 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 Y'all about to die laughing.
How are you?
Good, thank you. So I just want to ask you if you can be a little more specific overall about the migrant strategy of the city with the incoming president. Because for 2 years, you asked President Biden for a decompression strategy and more funding, right? You said that without federal aid.
Look, Big E about to go in. He got his assignment. He know what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John. Make sure y'all show John some love. Throw some flames, some radiation emoji, and some ducks in the chat for John for funding the organization and growing it. John says hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and show support by joining the membership for the low price of 99 cents. That's fact.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the marching dimes.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Definitely appreciate it, bro.
The city wouldn't be able to care for all these migrants. But even though Trump is anti-migrant, he's also more sympathetic to the city's plight, potentially, right, of having to care for them. So I didn't hear you say today that you're asking Trump for any more money or for the decompression strategy. Is that because you think he just wouldn't agree to it? And is deportation just now a bigger concern?
Look, Eric Adams finna hit her with, listen, what me and Trump talked about was in private, and I have a standard that I uphold about, when things are discussed in private, but what I can say is that, Trump has a strategy to make America great. And, by default, I would assume that, Trump, we spoke and we talked, and I as far as the goals for New York City, which is where I'm the mayor of, where the people elected me, I await this administration's assistance to make New York better than it's ever been. Watch this.
Than the cost of the migrants. That's my first one. The second one is, did you call President Trump or reach out to him to congratulate him?
No, I have not. I intend to do so. I can only imagine after a national election, your phone.
Look, so this stream right here is before the conversation with Trump. Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference in his face? This is what it looks like when your future is uncertain. In that interview that we just watched, that's when you got the sigh of relief.
So probably being calls from all over. But specifically dealing with the issue, my call remains the same. It didn't matter to me who was in the White House. I have been consistent on my calls since 2023, if not earlier, that New York City and other big cities should not be picking up the course of a national problem. And we need a decompression strategy at the border to make sure that we take control of this crisis and not have this crisis take control of us. There's great opportunities if we give people the right to work, and I remain calling for that as my immigration national leaders have been calling for, and who commended this administration for calling that, and my fellow mayors are calling for the same thing. We've been consistent in this. The coalition has been the same.
Well, quickly, just please, is there any common ground, Mr. Mayor, between your position on the migrants and what you think the city needs and what you think President Trump would be willing to deliver to the city in terms of help?
Well, I think that is what First Deputy Mayor Maria Torres Springer was saying, that right now the elections are over and it's about governing now. And it's about not taking this posture of that we're not going to communicate with Washington, D.C., just the opposite. We're going to communicate with Washington, D.C., just as we attempted to communicate with the previous administration on our 10 trips to Washington to talk about the...
See, you look, you see Eric Adams throwing shots. He throwing shots, just like we tried to, we tried to talk to these people 10 times.
Impact of migrants and asylum seekers. And just as we talked about public safety in 2021, when I was the incoming mayor, I've been very consistent on these working people issues that impact our cities, and I'm going to continue to do that. It's not going to change.
Facts. Super facts. If y'all agree with AB Promotions, give me a thumbs up. Oh, shit. Hold on. If y'all disagree with AB Promotions, give me a thumbs down. Hold on real quick. Hold up real quick. Give me 1 second. I just messed up with what I was about to do. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on here? Yeah, man. We got tech issues popping off, man. Hold on real quick, man. Let me see real quick. Shout out to DSB. What's good with you, bro? Let me see. Oh, yeah, man. We got the tech issues popping off. Hold on real quick. It's all good. Let's see if we can get through the tech issues real quick. So I want y'all to see this, right? I want y'all to see this. they're already offering Eric Adams aides plea deals. All right, this is happening in real time. All right, Eric Adams' aide Mohammed Bahi weighing plea deal after being charged in Turkey corruption probe. All right, so we're gonna listen to the AI.
Ex-Adams aide Mohammed Bahi weighing plea deal after being charged in Turkey corruption probe. Mohammed Bahi, Mayor Adams' former Muslim community liaison at City Hall, is in discussions with federal prosecutors about a potential plea deal after being charged with obstructing the corruption investigation that led to the mayor's indictment, according to a new court filing. The filing, submitted this week by Manhattan U.S. Attorney Damian Williams' office, said prosecutors and Bahi's attorney have since his October 8 indictment had discussions regarding a possible disposition of this case. The feds wrote the plea talks remain ongoing and requested all filing deadlines be frozen until at least December 9 to continue the foregoing discussions and reach a disposition of this matter. It wasn't clear from the court papers whether any plea would require Bahi to cooperate in the corruption investigation that resulted in Adams' indictment. A spokesman for Williams declined to comment Friday. Bahi's lawyer, Derek Adams, didn't return a request for comment. The mayor has pleaded not guilty to charges of bribery, fraud, conspiracy, and soliciting illegal campaign contributions. The charges stem from accusations that the mayor...
See this right here, this article right here? It says Plumber's Infinity SUV explodes on Queens blocks minutes before family was. You know, that don't have anything to do with like corruption or crime or anything like that. That's just normal, right?
Solicited and accepted illegal campaign cash and bribes, including luxury travel perks, from Turkish government operatives and others in exchange for doing official government favors, including resolving building safety issues. The feds say they are likely to bring a superseding indictment against the mayor that could include additional charges and defendants. To date, Bahi is the only other person to be charged in the Turkey-related probe. Bahi, who also worked for Adams' 2021 campaign, resigned from his City Hall job the day before the feds unsealed charges against him. According to his indictment, Bahi helped an unidentified New York businessman illegally pump $10,000 into Adams' 2021 campaign by giving most of the cash in the names of employees of his construction firm. The indictment doesn't name the businessman, but the Daily News previously confirmed he is Talib Manjarov, an influential member of the city's Uzbek community and owner of United Elite Group, a Manhattan construction company, who sought help from Adams with resolving buildings department issues once he became mayor. Specifically, prosecutors allege Manjarov told the mayor in a text on February 5, 2023, that he had always supported you, but was having a hard time with the Department of Buildings related to permits for a luxury condo building his firm was constructing in Brooklyn. Let me look into this, Adams texted back, according to court papers. About a week and a half later, the buildings department lifted a stop work order on Manjarov's project. Mayor, brother, I want to thank you for your help. DOB issue partially resolved and they promised to expedite the process. Thank you, you have my continued support, Manjarov texted Adams after the stop work order was lifted, prosecutors say. Manjarov was raided by federal authorities this past June. Shortly after that raid, prosecutors allege Bahi met with Manjarov and instructed him and his 4 employees to lie to federal investigators about the source of their contributions to Adams. Prosecutors allege Bahi told Manjarov the mayor believed Manjarov would not cooperate with law enforcement. Bahi, who's facing witness tampering charges for his alleged communications with Manjarov, also is accused in his indictment of deleting evidence of misconduct once FBI agents raided his home this summer. The deleted evidence included texts exchanged with the mayor, according to the feds. While saying he never instructed anyone to commit crimes, Adams told reporters after Bahi's indictment that he always found him to be thoughtful and willing to go into all the communities. With Molly Crane Newman.
All right, so there's that. All right, so again, like I said, they're already starting to offer the plea bargains, and we gotta hear your boy Eric Adams blackout one time. We gotta hear your boy Eric Adams blackout one time. Hold on, real quick. Let me see. And real quick, shout out to everybody that's watching, man. I really appreciate y'all. If you all have not smashed that like button yet, please do me a favor. Take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys have not hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell, and also please share the stream to your social media. All right, let me see. Hold on real quick. Let me see what we got going on here. All right, yeah, there we go. There we go. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. All right, let's go.
I wanted to circle back on the undocumented immigrants question. President-elect Trump has said that it's for both of you.
No, the question that Kayla asked, do you have a question for the administration? This team needs work to do. You got a question for the administration? Ask. The commissioner is going to answer your question.
President-elect Trump has said he's...
Look, it's already lit. It's already lit. It's already lit. You understand English, son?
I wanted to circle back on the undocumented immigrants question. President-elect Trump has said that it's for both of you.
Now, the question that Kayla asked, do you have a question for the administration? This team needs work to do. You got a question for the administration? Ask. The commissioner is going to answer your question.
President-elect Trump has said he's going to start mass deportations day one, regardless of whether municipalities participate. He's saying he might use the U.S. military. Is this administration going to participate in those mass deportations in any way? And then follow up on Matt's question, if not, what are some specific steps that this administration will take to protect undocumented?
So I know these are questions that have come up, and I want to make sure that we're taking a step back and not adding to the fear and anxiety that immigrant communities are already facing. We need to really take stock of what is actually happening now, which is increased misinformation online, panic and fear setting in because of what
man, shout out to my man Lehman Lucas. What's good with it, bro?
People have heard. I want to reassure people they do not need to self-deport. They do not need to hide, go in the shadows, and that they can continue to use our city services, especially emergency services, like a police department or hospitals and so on. The biggest threat right now is, again, the fear that's setting in. Everything that people have heard during the campaign, we need to take a step back and make sure that people have the correct information. Now, what we're doing, we're working with all of the agencies that interact with immigrant communities to make sure that they understand what our sanctuary laws are and that they are expected to follow. And how do we prepare for anything that might happen in the near future? But again, we want to make sure that, we do not set more panic into the community, because that could be what's devastating. We saw this first time around. We want to mitigate anything that may come of that right now. Thank you.
No, you can't. Go to the next question, Kayla.
No, you can't. Listen here, son. I'm shutting this nonsense down.
Don't disrupt our topics. He just answered you. If you're going to disrupt our topics, I'm going to ask you to leave. If you're going to disrupt our topics, I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to ask you to leave if you're going to disrupt our off topic. Yeah, listen. Yeah.
Listen, son. Listen, son. It's going to get real up in here. Ask the question one more time. Ask the question one more time. Ask the question one more time. See what happened. See what happened to you, son. Right. So man, I swear to God, Eric Adams is hilarious, man. Eric Adams be funny as hell, and he don't even be trying to be.
Our off topics. He just answered you. If you're going to disrupt our off topics, I'm going to ask you to leave. If you're going to disrupt our off topics, I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm going to ask you to leave if you're going to disrupt our off topic. Yeah, listen. Yeah, we've answered it. Well, I'm going to ask you one more time to stop disrupting our press conference.
I'm going to ask you one more time. I'm not asking you again. I'm finna ask you one more time, and that's finna be it.
I'm going to ask you one more time to stop disrupting our press conference. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you, Monica?
Hi. Thank you.
Hey, right. Shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Right. Hey, listen here, son. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that. We already answered the question. Next, on to the next question. You know what I'm saying? Man, that is hilarious, man. That is hilarious. Yo, shout out to everybody watching, man. I just want to show y'all this real quick. I'm not about to read this, but we're gonna try to read it eventually. All right. This is talking about how Trump's deportation plan would work. Now, when we go into that article and we talk about that particular situation, that is probably going to be on Undocumented, on the channel called Undocumented. If you're not subscribed to Undocumented, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel called Undocumented. If the mods would be so kind as to put the link into the live chat, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. I appreciate each and every one of y'all who came through. Remember, it's extremely important. Do not move. Let the music play. It'll take you right into the next live stream. All right. It'll take you into the next live stream. We had 8 stream sponsors. I appreciate you all. Please make sure you guys show the stream sponsors some love. Shout out to my man Jay Cage. I appreciate it, bro. Shout out to Shantae. Definitely appreciate it. Make sure that y'all show Shantae some again love, all right, because she hit your boy twice, all right? Again! Shout out to Hurricane. Definitely appreciate you, bro. Shout out to AB. Much appreciated, bro. Shout out to Miss Nisi. Definitely appreciate you, Miss Nisi. Shout out to Miss Nisi. Miss Nisi hit you again for for dinner now. Again! All right. And shout out to my man John Gullery. All right. Definitely appreciate it. And again, I just want y'all, and shout out to Brooklyn Queen. Make sure y'all show Brooklyn Queen some love for the 14 months of support, funding, and growing the organization. Definitely appreciate it.
How do you think that we fund this organization, huh? We're not exactly the marching dimes.
I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business.
Definitely appreciate it. And shout out to all of the members, right? But special shout out to the year plus members. You know what I'm saying? The people that got the gold badges, the people that got the purple badges, and the people that got the red badges. You all say everything that, you know, that cannot be said by me. And I appreciate it. And it is an honor to have you all and to have so many of you all in the chat frequently. Definitely appreciate it. And as always, ladies and gentlemen,
walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up, look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour. Got demons. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on my knee, that's on Kiwi, that's on mamas. Niggas don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging all that face. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature, that's like every other week. Talk behind my back, I kick my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these watching me as I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him, hold up.